Bitcoin and Ethereum, are they hotting up once more? Well, they're the barometer of the whole cryptocurrency complex, and there's fundamental reasons why Bitcoin and especially Ethereum could be warming up once more. I'm going to quickly go through the charts using Renko and Fibonacci, one of the most popular tools for price prediction, stop loss levels, risk management around at the moment in technical analysis, to come up with some price levels to the up and downside to see where both of those could be heading next. So let's get into it right away. So let me explain what you're looking at first. Well, you've got a Renko chart in front of you. Why do I use Renko charts? Well, it just takes out a huge amount of noise from the price action and makes those levels, targets, support, resistance points just more obvious. But the key to successful Renko trading is getting the correct block size, and I've used, as you can see up there, the top, a 600 size. That's what I like to use for here, but you can do your own experimentation around it, but for the purpose of this video it works very nicely. I've also got a stochastic down the bottom that helps me time in and out, and this sort of, you can see here, band setup breakout strategy that also play on the Renko charts, but we're focusing in on price levels. Now you're gonna have to stick with me on this. This is my process for finding the key Fibonacci price zones of any market, whether it's stocks, FX, crypto. I'm heading over to the Fibonacci retracement, and first of all I'm going to break it down into three zones, zones that are short term, medium term and the longer term. So I've got about a year's worth of data on here, a bit more than a year's worth now, and short term I'm looking for key areas of the price for those highs and lows which work on the Fibonacci. We got this short term one here from the end of May to the current price. So what I would do for the upside is go to the highs and the lows, and that's my short term levels. Now I'm going to go to the medium term. We take it back a few other months, we've got this sort of 6 month zone here. There's the high, there's the low, and again it's the same process. Draw on the Fibonacci to that high and low, and you're starting to go, what a mess this is looking at. And now we need the long term one. There's the high, there's the low. Let's do the same thing again, and we scroll that out. Now what I am looking for here are lines that overlap or create a congestion of Fibonacci lines in those three periods, and to me that is an important price zone because it's affecting the three different time frames that we've looked at. And you can see immediately, if we highlight those, we've got this zone here. That's about 57,000. Look at that, we've got lots of these different points around here, and unsurprisingly it's a key number of 50,000. Going back down further, well, we've got this zone here, so this could be our good short-term bounce retracement, if that price goes on up there. As you can see, got a lot of noise around that zone creating those Fibonacci lines, and we've got also this little zone here about 38,000. So to summarize the upside for Bitcoin, we've got around about here, we call it 30,000, then we'll say 37,000, then let's round it up to, well, I'll go 49,000, and then 57,000. So they're the upside numbers, and now we need to just do the reverse process to the downside. So again, find the Fibonacci retracement, use those same highs and lows, but we're going to do it the reverse way round, so we get them going underneath. So there's our really short term level, and we've got some numbers there already, like 16,000, 12,000 sort of zone, and then 7,000, but we want to see if there's any overlap. So we take it out to the medium term, do the same thing, the low to the high. You see we're starting to get that overlap again, very important one there, around about 12,000 by the looks of it. and then further, down to about 2,000, which we'd hope we wouldn't be seeing. And then let's finish it off with the longer term look. Sorry, we're going to do that the other way around. Remember, lows to highs. So down, 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 and up. There we go. And again, look, we've got that key zone. So let's just highlight that. Obviously, we got a lot round that price there, which could be a good indication of support, just over 19,000. Then this area, there's a lot of overlap there, 12,000 zone, and then again take that down further, it's around about 2,000. So downsides 19 and a half, then call it 12,000, and then 2,000. So that's Bitcoin, and we're going to do the same process for Ethereum, and then we're going to, like I say, come up with those magic numbers for them. So straight into the upside action for Ethereum. Let's put on those Fibonacci lines. We can see the obvious low there, just under 1,000. That short-term point there, 1940, 1950 area. So we're doing the upside first, so it's from the top to the bottom. Medium one to me, last sort of 6 months. There's the high, there's the low. Let's do the same thing again. And the obvious longer term high, around about 4,800. Let's draw that in. There we go. Let's do our analysis, and it's looking quite obvious. We've got a key area where we're at right now with the price, around the sort of 1,600 mark. Next one, looking very noisy, nearly 2,000, just under. Then I would go up to here as my next one. You can see actually there's a lot of noise and support around those sort of zones, but that is the mark, around about 2.5. And then there's actually quite a lot of action going on, because we've got in steps, we got just under 3,000. So unlike Bitcoin, where there's bigger jumps, bigger moves, bigger spaces upwise, then not so much on Ethereum. It's broken down into smaller chunks, and again this sort of area around about 3.5. Next up from there we would go maybe 4,200, and then this big zone just above the highs around about 5,000, 5,100. So that's the upside. So let's get rid of those lines, and we will then do the downside, complete flip of what we've just done. So it's low to highs. There's the first one, short term, and then we will go medium term, there to there, and then the longer term. Again, you can see once you get used to this how quick and easy it is to actually do and find these sort of numbers. So we just scroll down a bit to see where the mess is, as you could call it. And first zone to me, under the support action, if we take it back a step, those lows, just around the mid 900s. Then unfortunately it's down to about 400, and really it's down to 0 after that. It's not even worth looking past that level. So really only a couple of key zones. If it breaks 950 sort of area, then it could be down to the 400 zone. So let's put those numbers into a table for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, so we can see them a bit more clearly, so we can give ourselves some idea of where the price might be moving to the up or downside over the next few months. So let's summarize those numbers then. Bitcoin to the upside 31,000, then 38,000, then 50,000, downside 19,000, 12,000, then 2,000. Ethereum next stop 2,000, 2.5, and then 3 to the downside, 950, 400, and then 100. So there you go. There's some numbers for you to hopefully add into your crypto trading when you are playing around with those two. I hope you found those numbers useful and can integrate them into your crypto trading. Also, maybe think about using that Fibonacci Renko combination as a way to find key levels of support and resistance, potential targets, stop loss levels for your trading going forwards. Let me know in those comments below where you think crypto world is heading next, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. Love to hear your thoughts, and if you like today's video, please give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons, and all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.